Okay, so this is Ringwalk Media. It's Bolton, it's Saturday morning. Vicious Promotions have got their public workout over in Bolton Shopping Centre. We've managed to get Hosea Burton to come and have a chat with us. How are you, mate?
I'm pretty good, thanks. Pretty good.
You've just been pissing yourself laughing at your man in there, haven't you?
Yeah, Macaulay, he's a class clown, isn't he? Yeah. He's funny.
Well, listen, it's great to see you again, and nice to hear that you're back in the ring on 7th of October. Been a little while out. What's been happening?
Not a lot. I was happily retired after Dan Aziz put me to bed. Yeah. But then I had a couple of months out, and then I realised I was only taking goodness away from myself by making the weight, because I never won a sparring session in that last camp when the weight was down. So it just told me I was cheating myself. So I moved up the cruiserweight, and there's a different Hosea at the moment.
Yeah, we've seen you in the gym there having a little look over in Joe Gallagher's, and you look a totally different fighter. I mean, what's the training like? Is it a little bit different to how you were in the previous weight?
It's the same kind of training. No, it's the same kind of training. I'm just not starving myself to make the weight. I'm walking around at a much more natural weight, and I've not got to lose 3 stone to go and have a fight no more.
No, well, that's good to hear, and it's probably much better for your health as well, to be fair. As a boxer, making weight is the thing that you always worry about, and actually mentally that can have an effect on a fighter, can't it?
Of course it can. Listen, my last couple of camps, I was unhappy all the way through. I was always arguing with the missus, arguing with the family, and it's only through starvation, through being unhappy, going to the gym unhappy, coming back unhappy, and it's all down to the food, more or less.
Well, listen, you've got a big smile on your face now, and it's nice to see, mate. You know, we want boxers to enjoy what they do as much as we enjoy watching them, and it is nice to see you back looking like yourself again. Now, listen, I've been doing my research, believe it or not, on a Saturday morning, and you've got the second fastest knockout in England.
Never.
The knockdown, sorry, not knockout. Yeah, 6 seconds, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Back in, it was Bob Ajasafi, yeah. I think it was, yeah, and it was 6 seconds of the first round, second one in British history.
Well, I didn't even know that, but yeah,
there you go.
I knew it was pretty quick.
Google tells me that's right, so it must be right. Yeah. So, I mean, tell us a little bit about that fight, because you were in good form, weren't you? It was a good fight, wasn't it?
I was flying that time. I really made the weight perfect. I was in such a good place, and that for me was the final of the golden contract. But then after that fight, COVID came about. Yeah. That's when I piled the weight on, because I thought I was going to die with COVID, or I thought one of my family was going to die of COVID, and then after that I could never make the weight again. I boxed Bolotnik after that.
You did.
And I blew up after a round or 2, only through making weight. So I said, right, I'm never going to make that weight again. I get an offer, fight Liam Conroy for final eliminating for the British title. So I thought, I know I can beat Liam. So I made weight, and I knocked Liam out in the 6th. Yeah. I think it was the 6th
round.
Right? But he doesn't know, if he lasted that 6th round, he would have done me 7 or 8, or definitely 9 or 10, because everything I had was then. So I come out the ring and I told my dad, I told Tom Stalker, I said, I'm not fighting at that weight no more, Dad. And then Tom said, well, listen lad, you'd be daft if you never, because British title next. So I thought, right, I know what to do, I'll get a nutritionist. Got a nutritionist, starved for 10 weeks, made the weight, got punched up, and here we are today.
Well, listen, you did go in there, and it showed a lot of character to go in against Dan Aziz. You know, Adam Aziz. He's a great fighter, and there's no shame in actually not making it that time. And if anything, it's got you on the right path now. You're in the right weight. You're looking sharp. You're looking happy, and you know what? That's all we want with our boxers. Looking after them is so much more important than making money. And I'm pleased that you're actually in the right camp with the right trainers, and actually you're just yourself. So it's lovely to see, mate. It really is. Now listen, can't have you here without asking about the big man, okay? And rumour has it he is going to fight on the 3rd of December. But he's coming out on social media and calling people sausages and all sorts. I mean, Tyson wouldn't be Tyson unless he did a bit of that. But what's your take on all this? Is he going to fight?
Yes, yeah, he's training, he's always fit, he's always ready. I know he never looks in shape, but he's always in great shape. So yeah, as far as I know, he's fighting on the 3rd. not 100% right, but he's told me I'm fighting on it as well. So.
Wow. So if you come through this next test in Bolton, you might be on the undercard.
I'm on the undercard. If he fights on the 3rd, I'm on the undercard. So he tells me.
Well, that's just a testament to making a decision to come back, mate, because, you know, that justifies it, doesn't it? You know, on a card like that, that's a big, massive world stage.
Yeah, listen, it's a massive opportunity to be on a card like his, and whoever he fights, hopefully it's AJ, and it'd just be great, wouldn't it?
Well, whoever it is he fights, it's always going to be colourful, it's always going to be a good fight. Personally, I've been to all 3 of the fights against Wilder. Very lucky to go to the 3rd one because, of course, we were in still COVID restrictions, but some media were allowed. And he's one of those fighters that wins before you even get in the ring against him. He psychs you out. He's a mental boxer, as I would call him, and his talent is obviously there. For a big man, he moves sharp, a bit like yourself. You're a big fella, and you move really, really slick, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a good mover, but listen, Tyson's a little bit of a freak of nature because he's 6'9" and he can move as good as me, if not better. You know, his hand speed is phenomenal. His punch power and punch resistance is phenomenal. He's an all-round. He's got it all. I've got a bit of it, but he's got it all.
Well, you know what? You'll start getting a bit more of it as you keep going, mate. So, listen, Bolton on the 7th. Tickets still available. Where can people get hold of them?
Well, people can get tickets off of me. They can get them off of anybody else on the show. You know, I'm not that interested in selling tickets. I've sold my few. Get them at the door, people.
Well, listen, it's really, really good to see you back in good health. We're looking forward to seeing you jump in the ring in a minute in the public workout, and we look forward to seeing you on the 7th, mate. Thanks for speaking to you, Sozy.
Well, thank you very much.
Take care, mate.